write a passage.
Put this into 6.
If all angles in a triangle add up to 180.
What's it like being on the receiving end of the education system? What's it like being in Year 8 when progress can dip? One school, 4 Year 8 children. Bradley, Jack, Louise and Robert. This series offers snapshots of 4 pupils' experience and perception of school.
In the mornings, I'm completely drained of my energy, completely. It's just, oh God, school, what am I going to do? It's like evil teachers, like evil vampires sucking your brains out and stuff. When I get there, it's fun though, because you've got all your friends to play with.
13-year-old Jack's at Hove Park School, near Brighton. Jack left primary with 2 4Cs and a 3A in his Key Stage 2 SATs.
History by miles is definitely my favourite lesson. The role playing, the teacher, oh yeah, main subject. You need a good teacher, you have to have one. Because if you have an amazing, shocking, cool, funny teacher, then all the stuff, it doesn't even have to be funny or cool, it's just really nice. And all the stuff remains in your head.
What happened to the boy? Where was he taken? Oh look, we've got 1, we've got 2.
Miss Cooper, she's definitely my favourite teacher ever. She's just extremely funny.
Let's have those girls at the back. 7, 8, 9. So we're remembering. What can you remember about the
portrait?
Pardon? The portrait. Yes.
In history, Jack's currently working at level 5, his highest grade.
What happened when he was out catching the bird?
Bird?
Yes, he was trying to catch a bird, wasn't he? And they, slave traders, did what?
Did they catch him in a net or something?
They caught him in a net, yes. Right, are you going to concentrate? I don't think, everybody, I don't think we need to write today.
Yes.
Because it's Friday afternoon, but we need to use our thinking, we need to use our sympathy.
In history, we learn about the slave trade moment, about how they sold the slaves on, like inspecting them and all that. And I love stuff like that.
And they take you to a foreign country. When you wake up, you are terrified. Everything that's familiar to you has gone. That is slavery, and it happens today.
Miss Cooper's showing a clip from an American television drama about slavery.
Just keep hold of these conditions in your head. The terrible smells, the uncivilized treatment of people. Hitler did the same thing to the Jews between 1941 and 1945. You take away the civilizing elements of humanity, you make them feel like animals. I want you to work in 4s or 6s. Can you do that? And you are going to do your own slaves auction, okay? Let's get into groups with a bit of space.
We should do a woman and a man.
Can I be that one? Who's gonna...
I'll be the guy that comes up and checks.
Yeah. Jack, what's your name? Who's what so far?
I'm the guy that checks, he's the auction. He's
Buy him or something. Me and Jack go up and test him. Yeah, you two should go. Jack should test him.
Jack should come from that way, because it's there.
Maybe the first lane.
Jack, you need to go up that. You need to go up that one.
This one's full of muscle. You get loads out of it. Look at him carving his spectrum gentlemen. No scars. No scars.
Yeah. Hold him.
Absolute silence. Right. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to watch each in turn, and then we're going to put the furniture back quietly. And while each group is doing their role play, we are going to respect their work, aren't we?
These are the 3 slaves. He's the man talking and I'm a translator.
Okay, that's a very good idea. Excellent idea. He's got a translator.
Is there any family out there you're missing?
What's he going to do out there? Oh, I miss my mum and my dad.
He misses his mom and his dad.
What was it like on that ship?
White men evil.
White men are evil.
Treat us with no respect. Oh my God. Treat us no respect.
White man has no respect.
Okay, it's brilliant. You've got a commendation each. Could I ask one of the slaves, where's one of the slaves, how do you think it might have felt to have people looking at you and looking at your teeth and... Yeah?
And if it was a girl, if it was a bloke, they'd try and look at your body and stuff.
They would, yes. They would look at your body. And how would that, do you think, make you feel? You two who have been chatting over there, can you tell us what you think?
It's like they're like not a person, they're a thing.
Good. Excellent. They're not a person, they're a thing. Any other thoughts? Can you put your hands up? We've got a hand over here.
You feel confused because they're all speaking a different language. You haven't seen any of these people before, and they're all different. They're all wearing different clothes and all stuff, and
Yes.
you hear this guy rambling on next to you when you're being sold.
Brilliant. Well done. Well done, AA. Give yourself a clap. Can we have the furniture back?
In English, Jack's currently assessed as level 3A, roughly 3 years behind national expectations, so he gets occasional help from a teaching assistant.
You may be wondering who I am and why I'm not here. Well, there's no easy way to say this, so I'm just going to say it. I am dead.
He's written a poem about a haunted house, which
Read
the
it back to
teaching
yourself
assistants helping him
and say
punctuate.
Read it as if you would say it, so that you could think, oh yeah, there'd be a break there. Now, would it be a full stop, like a complete break? Or was it just a small pause for effect, to make the effect? Now, does that need an exclamation mark or a full stop?
Full stop.
Okay. Don't put your head too close down, because your writing's getting smaller. Well, comma. That's for a pause.
French is Jack's least favourite lesson. He has a target of level 3 at the end of year 8, but was last assessed as working at 1C.
Jack, can you take your hat off, please?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Jack, could you take your hat off now,
Yeah.
thanks?
My hat. I love my hat very much. Some teachers don't mind me wearing my hat in class. Some teachers, like Miss Hartley, ask me to take it off, but I don't take it off anyway because I don't get on with her. So I won't really do what she says, will I? But other teachers, which I like, if they ask me to take it off, I'll just take it off.
What we're going to do today is I want to have a look at the different transport connected with travelling to and in Paris in order for us to be able to speak about a holiday in Paris. And what you're going to do is you're going to go on a Linguiscope site and we're going to have a look at les moyens de transport, the different modes of transport. And by going through that, I've got a worksheet for you on transport where I want you to match up the different transport to the English so that you get to know what all the different means of transport are.
All of these usually
I ain't got a mouse on working with Jack.
Right, could you work with Jack then, please?
You just said that.
Right. Have you got a pen or do you need to borrow one?
I've got a pen.
You've got one. What about you, Jack? Do you need to borrow one?
No, we share.
Right, can you see what's going on? Do you know any of those? Where's the
There's
French?
a
Where's the French?
moped, which is that.
No, it's not.
This is, look. Moped.
Metals.
Yes, okay.
I know, but you do need to take jacket off, please.
I just got pictures of birds. Watch the aeroplane. Oh. We ain't got an aeroplane. No, here we have.
An avion.
That one. Oh, I didn't say that. Miss done.
Let's go on, hangman.
The boys successfully complete the task in 5 minutes, and the language site rewards them with French puzzles.
Okay. I don't know. Bit E, a bit N.
Jack plays on the site for 10 minutes.
Too late.
I would like you to go on to Languages Online and look at the exercise there as well, because I want you to make sure you know your transport and you can remember it by next lesson. But you need to have worked through all the exercises.
What I like about skateboarding is the freedom, the relaxation. It's just so fun. If you fall off, you fall off, and you just get back on it again, like any normal person would. Fall over, get back on. Fall over, get back on. Simple as that. Yeah, I do absolutely love freedom.
Is your one working again or not? Can you come off that, please, Jack?
Why?
Because this is a French lesson and I'd like you to do some French. Thank you. Have you finished the other work? So it's www.
No. I'm scared. I'll go for run. I'll also go for a run every day around the field over there with my dog for about an hour, jogging around my certain route for an hour and try not to stop as much as I can. I just take my dog with me. She will have a good time with me. You know, my passion is about school, really.
Jack, I want you to move back now, please. If you don't, I will ask you to leave the lesson. Jack?
What?
Please move back to your original seat. Jack, it's not working. Please move back to your original seat. Thank you. Okay, let's give you a hand.
I'm fine.
Can you click on Enville,
I'm fine.
please?
Right? I'm fine.
Jack, please click on Enville. Good. Now, if you go on to the introduction so that you can see the vocabulary that happens in town, I'd like you to have a look at it. If you refuse to do your work, I'm going to faculty park you.
Come on.
Okay. Right. Are you going to do your work or not, Jack?
Nope.
You're not going to do your work. Okay. Take your things and go to room 37 and there's your worksheet, please. Now, it's a shame because you've had quite a good lesson so far and it's a shame that you have refused to do your work. Thank you.
Jack, you can call.
I quite enjoy being sent out from Miss Hartley's group because then it's not like boring at all, is it? All I know is I want to move up a group because, and my dad thinks I should move, or my family thinks I should move up a group because I don't actually learn anything in our class. It's all too easy. I used to be one of the best in my class. I hate my teacher. And we don't learn anything, so.
In art, Year 8 are creating sculptures, inspired by Giacometti.
Still need to make a bass guitar.
Okay, boys, how are we getting on? Jack, what's your target? What are you aiming to do today?
What do you mean?
Like at the beginning when I said you're going to set yourself a target. Something you're going to aim to do this lesson.
Finish all of the mud rock stuff.
Okay, and how do you think you'll get it done?
Fill in all the squares.
Good, and do you think you'll get there?
Yes.
I think maybe just this lesson, because we've only 15 minutes of practical left. Why don't you just focus on the arms? I know, it goes so fast. Focus on the arms. What are you going to do for your hands? Because these flags can come off if you want.
All right, do you take them off then?
Yeah, you could, look, make a mitten before you put it on, where you make your shape.
Do I just take this bit off?
Yeah?
Make the waist more fat, or it looks like Victoria Beckham.
And then work on this shoulder here, look.
All right, yeah.
Try and build that up so it's a bit smoother. Lovely. Okay. If I were you, I would make the ball very last thing, because everyone who's made balls has had them stolen and then probably thrown at someone's heads.
And then it was the end of the day. Came home on a skateboard. Didn't go to my detention because I do not very much like my French teacher. She gave it to me. And yeah, I came home.
Did you wash my feet yet?
No, do you need it then?
Yeah.
Right. I can get it. You should ask this the night before, Jack. Make sure you get your bag ready the night before. Maybe late. You've got a detention after school.
Yeah, okay.
Till 3:30. Okay? See you later.
At primary, Jack achieved a level 3A in maths, slightly below national expectations. He's currently assessed as 4B, slipping further behind.
Is it equilateral, is it isosceles, or is it scalene?
Today, his class is learning to construct triangles.
Hands up for isosceles. Hands up for scalene.
It wasn't the most exciting lesson of them all. It's just, I find the maths, I mean, I used to love maths so much. I mean, now I just find it a bit dull.
First one we're going to do, we're going to construct triangles when we are given a side, an angle, and a side, okay? Let's say yes. Side, angle, side. Right?
Jack is short-sighted, so can't read the board when he sits at the back.
How many centimetres?
About halfway down. We're going to measure an angle of 64 degrees. You're going to have to count round on the inside, because the 0 is on the inside. Go round to 64.
Because I have no clue how to use these things. Upside down, Jack. Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, flat it right
Was
in.
it 64, sir?
64 degrees.
That's there.
Okay.
I get it.
So,
Practice.
so how do you use these things?
Yeah, good.
So,
Okay, I'm going to have a...
so how do you use these things?
So, first of all, draw a line 6 centimetres long. Okay.
Across or what?
Straight in the middle. That's fine like that. Okay. 6 centimetres is the same as 60 millimetres, right? So we'll draw our line.
And then we just add it to
Then,
the corner.
put your protractor, making sure that that point there is right on the line. Okay. And it covers over it like that. Okay.
Oh, I get it. It's like,
Then it goes round
how many angles do you need? 6?
to 64 degrees. So you go all the way around. There's 64. You do a little dash. Now,
Yeah.
if you join that up, that'll get you an angle of 64 degrees.
Wait, so I need some help. So I
Okay,
can't
Matt.
do these things.
Put it on this side, right?
Understood.
This side. Okay. You put it right at the end, so that's right on the
Yeah, I've got it.
It's parents' evening. and parents get their annual chance to speak to subject teachers.
You need to do these work. I don't know what it is that prevents you from doing it. I don't know if it's just because it's maths and he's bored with maths, or if it's...
But he likes maths, it's not like he doesn't like it.
Sit in the way, I can sit in front, I can try different things and hopefully it will...
And he has his glasses on every lesson. Jack wears glasses. And if you're sitting anywhere near the back, you won't be able to see anyway.
Never seen glasses.
So you're not aware of that. You have glasses. Jack, you've got a spare set of glasses.
Yeah, but then they got broken.
It's not an excuse. You can't concentrate. If you're sitting in the back, you cannot see the front of what's going on.
You could have just said that you couldn't see the board, couldn't you?
If you can't see the board, if he doesn't have his glasses, there's no point him sitting at the back, is there? He's not going to learn anything.
Yeah.
It's always very polite, which is, I think, quite an important thing, especially in a practical lesson. So, yeah, I'm really pleased, and I think the sculpture here shows that whether I think he's listening or not, he is listening, and that's what's really interesting when you sort of see the work grow, you know, because it comes to life. And I think, judging from this, that you're enjoying it, would I? Yeah, is this one of your best projects, you think, or...?
Yeah, probably.
Probably. It's a man of words. But what colour, have you thought about what sort of metallic finish you want to give it?
Make the statue like a bronze and do the guitar jet black.
Okay, that sounds good. His work shows that he's fully understood the whole point of it. I think it's very successful.
That's really good. Good. He likes art anyway, don't you? You enjoy art. He likes drawing, so...
Good.
Is the rest of his work fine?
Yeah, I mean, homework...
It's a sore subject with Jack.
Yes.
I don't think he has enough.
Oh, really? Well, I haven't got your homework in from this term.
What's homework's that then?
This is the sheet, so I can send you the sheet. Oh, sorry, Jack, I feel like I'm landing. At the beginning of the spring term, he was given this sheet here, and before half term they set the 3 questions, and then after half term they set the final 3. By the end of this project, the 6 questions have to be done.
Okay.
So I'm still waiting for Jack's. Have you got one of these?
I think, could we take that, please?
Yes, you're welcome to have that. So it's all done in his homework sketchbook, which you should have.
I wear my glasses at home all the time so I can see better. On the PC, watching television, so I don't have to sit up close. I've been moved to the front in maths because of my glasses. My mum came in and told so I wore glasses, and apparently so I didn't know. He just moved me to the front finally so I can see the board properly.
Your mission is to design a new military headquarters for the United States, okay? But George Bush wants it to be in the shape of a regular polygon. A regular polygon is one where all the sides and the angles are the same length, okay? So if you look at a picture of the Pentagon, or that one, okay, the lengths are the same, the angles are the same. That's what makes it a regular polygon, okay? For example, you want to draw a hexagon, all the angles add up to 720, there's 6 of them, so each one is 120 degrees, all right? You draw your line, you measure 120 degrees.
No, that's 6.
Draw the other line, needs to be a regular hexagon, needs to be the same length. You do your next angle, has to be 120 degrees, right? You need to decide which, we'll get rulers, protractors, decide which polygon you want to draw.
Can you do any round shape like that?
Is that a regular polygon?
No. All the thingies are the same.
All the sides?
Yeah.
Are all the angles the same?
Huh?
It's a regular polygon if the sides are the same and the angles are the same. That's what makes it a regular polygon.
And cars.
Jack.
Well, there is a
Choose one to do. Choose a regular polygon. There's a fill on the board to choose from. Which one are you going to do? I would suggest you try an octagon, right? Marvel knows how to do it. Okay. I'm going to let Marvel try and explain it to you, okay, about how to draw it. I'm going to help Sarah. I'm going to come back in about 5 minutes.
Which one's the octagon?
Octagon is an 8-sided shape.
And which one is it on the board?
That one there.
Okay.
8 sides. Yeah. Yeah, start right on the end. 100, round to 135. Measure it.
If you go on Sky, if I didn't
Yes, I can. I'm going to help Sarah, then we'll help you boys.
go to there.
I love you, Tony. Chris, where are you going? I don't have a role model. I don't really want to be like a certain person when I'm older. I don't look at life like that. What I mean by that is that, say, I wanted to be exactly like Brady from the New England Patriots and NFL, American football, and I didn't beat him when I was older. It would just lead to disaster and disappointment, and it just life wouldn't be fun anymore if it was like that, and it would just be so much disappointment in your life. You'd just give up and lose all functions and stuff.
Do you want to put it in the bag for school then so it's ready?
Facts and information about global warming. Yes, Jack?
You were saying, like, in like 10 or 20 years the world's going to end and stuff like that.
Yeah?
Then we'll just move to Mars.